Press cross button to
Welkom bij
start.
deze nieuwe video, aflevering 3 van Hogwarts Legacy. Dus like, abonneer en tik op dat belletje.
Triangle button.
Want dan blijf je natuurlijk op de hoogte van al mijn
Central hall.
video's.
Foolish as to get caught flying away from school grounds.
We kunnen een quest doen, maar dat doen we niet. We gaan de World Explorer. Wat is dit?
Revelio.
Wauw, first.
Central hall.
That human's now teaching us.
That's a warm.
Hier begint onze quest.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso! Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more
Ja,
times than I
in deze
care to
quest gaan
remember.
we Levioso
A
leren.
levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Steady your wand with left stick and guide it along
Hier
the
is
symbol's path to learn the spell.
Levioso.
Press the
Een
corresponding input
noodspel.
when prompted to accelerate your wand's motion along the symbol's path.
En hier is Levioso.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Oké, we gaan het op een pop moeten doen.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Perform a basic cast using R2 button.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
Break through yellow shields with control spells like the levitation spell, Levioso.
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso.
This should be easy.
You're good. Now receptive. Thank you.
How's the view?
Remember the lesson. Levioso is quite effective in concert with other spells.
Rather good at this, aren't you?
I know. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say,
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Protego. Levioso.
Don't call my students for this yet. Use the basic cost when your opponent's guard is down.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class
De
is
praten met
dismissed.
Sebastian.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've had my share of wand combat.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
In 2040 ben ik 28. Ik ben er voorop. Nu moeten we naar Germs Class. Maar we kunnen ook... Oké, gaan we eerst naar Germs Class en daarna gaan we misschien exploren. Dat we toch iets al hebben ontdekt hoor. Van de world of Hogwarts. Van de world. Also. Er gaat hier beneden zijn. Wat heet het zo naar boven? Nu gaan we zo. Oh, dat is boven ons. Hier naar boven rennen.
May we talk about this? Ah!
Revelio.
Get away from me!
Oh nee, wacht. Moet hier nog naar boven? Oké, hopla. Nog naar boven.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
En hier is
Sometimes
de
I have to remind
klas.
him.
Hier is de klas.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Ja, Professor Robert.
It seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Steady your wand with
En hier is de
left stick
spek.
and guide it
I'll
along
see
the
you.
symbol's
Is
path
hier.
to learn the spell. Press the corresponding input when prompted
Oh.
to accelerate your wand's
Specifics.
motion along the symbol's path.
En niet te duidelijk. De spek. I'll see you.
Accio!
Weer Akio. Is Akio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Hoe is dat beter?
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree.
Hoe dan beter? Joepie.
So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the
Hoe dan
test,
beter?
right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Oké, leuk.
The summoning charm, Accio, pulls a target closer to the caster. Hold R2 button and press the assigned button to cast Accio and pull a
We
target
hebben 50
closer.
points.
Release R2 button to cease casting the spell.
You are summoning them toward you.
We checken we zijn in de buitenwereld. En dit is natuurlijk het kasteel. Hogwarts.
Very good.
Snel.
Don't lose your composure. That's it. Stay focused. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before.
Ik weet niet
And
wat
Miss
je tegen
Onai, you are playing red.
nat saai
Yes, sir.
speler. Zet rood. En laten we de kunstschouw The World Explorer. Net is de kunstschouw wel ik The World Explorer.
Accio!
Ik heb ook 50 punten.
Excellent.
Here we go.
20. Als ik nu moet ik op 50 komen. Ja! Ik
Nicely
heb
done.
een 100 punten in kampioen.
There we go.
Nu moet ik ook op 5 keer komen.
Not to worry.
Nee. Net zij is gewonnen.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Ik zie hier mensen vliegen. Oké, we moeten nog eens. Oh nee, die zijn op blokken.
Interesting at this point.
Oeh.
I'll
De
say.
chance wordt wel hard.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
20 punten, serieus. Oh nee, 30.
Accio.
Voilà, zie 50 points. Dus ik zou 20 punten voor.
Let us see this.
Ga tegen die eigen bal. Succes. Nee. Dat vroeger moeten stoppen.
Composure.
Misha.
Oh. Ja, ik ben al verloren. Ik ben verloren.
Accio.
Ik ben verloren met 100 punten. Ik heb precies wel rekening in deze Wizarding Board. Ik heb dat ook.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your
Oh, we
things
zijn terug in de klas. Oh. Lijkt dat op bed zelf eindigen.
Well done back
Op
there.
bed deze
You
quiz
took
ga ik
the
wel
most in
100%
stride.
de
Didn't want to
buitenwereld
cut it easy on you.
ontdekken.
Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm glad you understand.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Nice to meet you.
Ja, nu kun
it's
je
been nice
stoppen
talking
met
and
net zij te
competing with
praten.
you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you
Oh.
can use Accio on
Nu moeten we praten met professor Ronan.
If you would.
Well,
Ja, professor.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did.
you know it
I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was
Ik
expecting.
vind dat de les nu wel
What
voorbij
charm is
is.
there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Voilà. We hebben een quiz gedaan. En nu ben ik ook gewoon bijna level up.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Level 2 quests. Crossed wands, round 1. I should speak level. Inventory.
Ik heb geen quiz, dus dat betekent Dat we naar buiten kunnen.
The werewolves join the goblins in the uprising.
Kijk, kijk, wij zijn weg naar buiten.
All. Weasley after class. Professor Weasley
Ik
after
moet
class.
wel
Weasley after class. Weasley.
Professor Weasley, maar we gaan
class.
naar buiten. We gaan naar buiten.
In the goblin.
Map. Flu Flames locations. Hogwarts. Collection chests. 0 out of Weasley. The Bell Tower wing. The Bell Tower. The Bell Tower. The Bell Tower wing. Collection check. Bell Tower courtyard. Like a mouth to a Bell Tower courtyard. Flying class lawn. Flying class lawn. Flying class cross button. Cross button. Bell Tower courtyard. The Bell Tower wing.
Jezus.
Collect you. The Weasley after class. The Bell Tower. The Bell Tower wing. The grand staircase. The magnificent staircase of Hogwarts. Cross button. Select. The grand staircase. The Bell Tower wing. The Bell Tower. The Bell Tower wing. Bell Tower courtyard. Flying class lawn. Madam Kaga. Flying class lawn. Cross button. The Bell Tower wing.
1752.
Maar anders, hier laat ik het bij voor deze video.